Dallas Mavericks owner Mark Cuban is certainly no stranger to controversy, no stranger to voicing his opinion, even when it's not wanted. But the other day, he may have taken a little bit too far. In a desperate attempt to go one-on-one with Elon Musk and take Elon down a peg because they disagree about DEI, about diversity, equity, and inclusion policies, Mark Cuban has continued to brag for weeks about how he hires people, and specifically, how he goes out of his way to hire people even if they aren't as qualified, specifically because they're a different race or gender, to bring a different perspective to his businesses, including the Dallas Mavericks. That, of course, led to a big feud between him and Elon Musk. Mark Cuban is a racist. Elon Musk reacts to ex-user's attempt in exposing ex-Mavericks owner amid DEI controversy. Well, like I said, he may have taken it just a little bit too far. Equal Employment Opportunity Commissioner scolds Mark Cuban on DEI claims. You're dead wrong. And ironically enough, again, this is Mark Cuban. He's talking about how he runs all his businesses, including the Dallas Mavericks, that this is the way he goes about it. So down the rabbit hole, right, replies to Mark Cuban and says, I believe in a colorblind meritocracy. This means I'm against forms of hiring which undercut merit, including forms of hiring which cut out merited individuals over their group association. I've answered plenty of questions for you, so you can answer one for me. The Title VII of Civil Rights Act of 1964 prohibits employment discrimination based on race, color, religion, sex, and national origin. Have you hired people on this basis of demographics on the belief that doing so better position your companies to succeed? Thank you. And he actually fucking falls for the bait. I've never hired anyone based exclusively on those things. I only ever hire the person that will put my business in the best position to succeed. And yes, race and gender can be part of the equation. I view diversity as a competitive advantage. Now, how would you propose finding organizations that give preference to white people? Why aren't you working as hard to show examples of white preference? You claim to abhor both. Well, someone replies, this is the fucking commissioner of the Equal Opportunity Employment Commission. Mark Cuban, commissioner here. Unfortunately, you're dead wrong on the black letter Title VII law. As a general rule, race/sex can't even be a motivating factor, not a plus factor, tiebreaker, or tipping point. It's important employers understand the ground rules here. Mark Cuban has admitted to essentially violating the law, violating the Civil Rights Act so that he can hire more diverse people regardless of if they're actually qualified or not. And again, we're talking about sports here, but this is, when you look at what's happening in the NBA, when you look at what's happening across all of these leagues, this is the new normal for all these big companies, for all these big corporate entities, and, you know, NBA teams operate the same exact way. So now you have Mark Cuban, a guy who's been very vocal about this shit, very vocal about changes in the NBA, changes in this and changes in that. He's being exposed for the actual fucking ridiculous shit that he's been doing. DEI is at the center of so much of this nonsense. Whether you look at, the coaches you have to hire or else you get called this or that. When you look at people in your organization, and Mark Cuban put his foot in his mouth in a big way. After weeks arguing with Elon Musk, Mark Cuban essentially called out by the Equal Opportunity Employment Commissioner and says, yeah, you're actually probably violating the Civil Rights Act by admitting that you use people's race and gender as a motivating factor when you fucking hire them. What an absolute idiot. What do you guys think about this? Let me know in the comment section below. Smash a like button, subscribe to the channel, ring the bell for notifications, share this video out there, and I'll talk to you later.